Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Tobey's Talkshow. This is episode number 36, and today I'm going to be reacting to the draft lottery. So, obviously, this is not a live reaction. If it was, you wouldn't like what you saw, as you guys know I'm a Knicks fan. And, well, we'll see what happens and we'll talk about it. But I thought it'd be cool if we just went over, I started talking about, what happened last night to me. And we could kind of discuss who I think will go where afterwards.
Deputy Commissioner
so
and Chief Operating
I hate
Officer.
this guy, Mark Tatum, now. Every single time I see him, it's only bad news. Last year, the Knicks dropped to 3 instead of 1. This year, 6 to 8. I think we dropped 8 to 9 when Knox got drafted. So it's been bad. Mark Tatum, you suck.
Mark Tatum.
Thank you, Rachel. Good luck, everyone.
So first of all, this kind of
Pick
jumped
number
into
14
it,
will be
and I
made
was not
by
expecting them to start that quickly.
the Boston Celtics.
So, after that, I was like, whatever,
All right,
that's the
so
same.
as expected, Memphis's pick goes to Boston due to previous trade conditions.
Right.
The 13th pick goes to the New Orleans Pelicans.
So this was all expected.
The 12th pick in the draft belongs to the Sacramento Kings.
It's all expected. We all expected this.
Picking 11th is the San Antonio Spurs.
See, so at this point, I was like, okay. I was like, we got this. I'm feeling good. No team has jumped up yet.
No surprises yet. Picks still going according to form.
Pick number 10 will be made by...
This is where the Knicks could have been drafted, anywhere from 10 to 1. But obviously, they couldn't get 5 because they can't jump to 5.
the Phoenix Suns.
So I was like, okay, we're not 10 at least.
The 9th pick belongs to the Washington Wizards.
So I was like, great. So now, no matter what, we get 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 because we can't get 5 again. The Bulls and Hornets were the only teams before us because we were 6 projected. And then I was like, okay, Roy Hachimura, haha, sucks to be you.
Picking 8th is
And then Mark Tatum
the New York Knicks.
pulls at that. Now that's terrible. I couldn't believe that happened. If you didn't, I'm sure you would have loved to see my live reaction. But that sucked. It really did. It was kind of terrible for me. I kind of got blindsided. I was not expecting to be 8th. I thought we were going to get 6th or lower. That's kind of what I was expecting. Positive vibes. It didn't end well. I was not expecting it. We could just keep going. So after that, I was crying on the floor.
We have a double jump.
Leon Rose was
That means
going
that
to cry
both Charlotte
also.
and Chicago have jumped into the top 4, while New York sits at number 8.
The 7th pick in the draft belongs to the Detroit Pistons.
I feel bad for Pistons fans also. They could have got LaMelo, I think 5. But
Pick number 6 goes to the Atlanta Hawks.
I feel bad for the Hawks too. They were supposed to be, I think, 3 or 4.
And the 5th pick will be made by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
So teams 5 through 8 all got messed up, and the Cavs got messed up really bad as they were supposed to be the 2nd pick.
All right, so that means that we have a fresh young talent. Number 1 reveal.
Who cares?
Thanks again, Rachel. The 4th pick in the 2020
we
NBA
guys right
draft
now, but we'll
goes
just
to
watch it. I wanted the Hornets to win it.
the Chicago Bulls.
I wanted the Hornets or Bulls. I wanted the Warriors to get 9th. I hate the Warriors, obviously. They're really
The
good.
3rd pick will be made by
The fact that an MVP, the fact that this MVP candidate, who's going to be an MVP candidate next year, is watching the lottery and expecting them to get a top pick is so upsetting for a guy who's been waiting for the number 1 pick for 7 years and hasn't made the playoffs.
the Charlotte Hornets.
So I was upset the Hornets didn't get 1. I wanted them to. But 3 is great for them.
The 2nd pick.
I feel bad for other franchises that, aren't doing so well. I hope, all of these bad franchises can, do better. So that's why I wanted the Hornets. And I was fine with the Timberwolves getting number 1.
The Golden State Warriors.
At least they didn't get number 1.
That the number 1 pick in the 2020 NBA draft goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
So, good for the Timberwolves. I'm happy for them. They're a pretty shitty franchise also. So that's good to hear. But they've gotten the first pick, with Cat and Wiggins. Well, they traded Wiggins and they traded for D'Lo, but they got the first pick with Cat. So, it's kind of annoying. But At least it wasn't the Cavs either, because they've gotten like 8 first-round picks. But yeah, so I guess we kind of talk about, because now we could get an order. So let's go to the order. I don't want to see those. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, the Knicks, that sucks. Teams 5 through 8 got really messed up. I think the Timberwolves, I think Anthony Edwards is now a lock for number 1. Obviously not going to draft James Wiseman or Onyeka Okongwu with Cat there. And I think LaMelo Ball is kind of a reach for number 1. So I think Anthony Edwards is kind of a lock for number 1. I think the Warriors were going to go with a big and get a James Wiseman at 2, or they may trade up or down. Actually, I don't know why I just said trade up. They would not trade up to number 1. They're either probably going to draft James Wiseman at 2 or trade down. If that's the case, I have LaMelo Ball going 3. And then at 4, I think that's where it's going to start interesting. So I think, the first 3, if there are no trades made, are kind of locks. I have Anthony Edwards, James Wiseman, then LaMelo Ball. And then, the Bulls could take Danny Avdija, Killian Hayes, Isaac Okoro. There are so many options. And so I think 4 through, the rest of the draft, you kind of don't know. But, at least we kind of know the first 3 picks. It really sucks as a Knicks fan that we got messed up. I would have given you guys a better reaction, but obviously, it wasn't live. If it was live, you'd see me, with tears down my face, rolled up in a ball saying, why? So yeah, guys, that's really it. Pretty crazy draft lottery. Was not expecting the Hornets, Bulls, and Timberwolves to all move up. Warriors moved down, and 5 through 8 also moved down. I was kind of blindsided by that 8th pick. I'm still upset by it. It was literally 12 hours ago when, my heart was broken. But it is what it is. Hopefully the Knicks just make the right pick. That's all that really matters, is just making the right pick. So hopefully we do that. Sucks we couldn't get a top pick. But yeah, guys, that's my reaction to the draft lottery. Let me know down below if your team got lucky, your team didn't. Let me know who you want your team to draft. And yeah, guys, that's really it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next video you'll be seeing is a reaction from my first ever video where I talked about the NBA, my predictions. So we're going to look back at my predictions. And then the video after that should be reaction to the first round of the NBA playoffs. So I have a lot in store for you guys. I'm trying to get as many videos as I can for you guys out there. I want this channel to be the best it can be. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.